Hello, lovely viewers. You're welcome to today's episode on the Guided Midwife channel. My name is Aisha and I am a registered midwife. On today's episode, I'm going to talk about nausea and vomiting during pregnancy and how best we can manage it when it happens to you during pregnancy. So, if you find my episodes very educative and interesting, then please don't forget to subscribe. You can also tap on your notification icon to get an alert anytime I post a video. So, nausea and vomiting, also known as morning sickness, can occur anytime during pregnancy. It's called morning sickness because it occurs mostly during the morning. So the symptoms of nausea and vomiting start during the 4th weeks, that's 1 month, and resolves during the 16th to the 20th weeks, that's 4 months to 5 months. Let me say it occurs to about 50% of pregnant women, meaning it doesn't happen to anyone or any pregnant women. That's why we are saying percentage wise is 50%. So the cause of this nausea and vomiting is unknown, but we attribute it to some factors. So the first factor is the hormones. You know, when you are pregnant, there are so many hormones that comes into play. So these hormones we say can cause nausea and vomiting during pregnancy. And the second one is a psychological factor. Why psychological factor? Because some pregnant women want to gain attention from their partners. Yeah, so they tend psychologically it can affect them and it can cause nausea and vomiting. You know, some people have been fighting for infertility for long. Others have been fighting for infertility for years, like 10 to 12 years, 20 years. So the moment they get pregnant, psychologically, it can affect them and they tend to start vomiting for people to know that they are pregnant. So the psychology comes in. And thirdly, smooth muscles are being relaxed by two hormones. That's the relaxin and the progesterone. So these hormones tend to relax all the smooth muscles. And as a pregnant woman, if you suddenly get out from bed, it can cause nausea and vomiting due to these your esophageal sphincters and muscles being relaxed by these hormones. Fatigue or you being tired and stressed out can also cause nausea and vomiting, as well as certain food aroma or certain odor can cause nausea and vomiting. So when it comes that way, or when these things happens to you, what are you going to do as a pregnant woman? So you should also eat smaller meals frequently and eat foods that has low fat. Yeah, because if you eat foods that are have so many fats in it, it can cause nausea and vomiting as well. You should also rinse your mouth with water after vomiting. Yeah, and take in enough water as well. You can be even taking it in sips. So to prevent nausea and vomiting, you can take some ginger tea, yeah, to bring down the nausea and prevent you from vomiting. You should also avoid leftover foods. The reason why I'm saying it is that if you leave those kind of foods in your kitchen, the smell from these food can cause nausea and vomiting. Yeah, so you should avoid leftover foods. So as a pregnant woman, if you vomit like 3 to 4 times a day, you shouldn't stay at home. Go to the hospital and see a doctor, because this vomiting can cause dehydration because you are losing electrolytes. Yeah, it can cause weight loss too. And the scariest part is that you can lose your pregnancy or you can lose your baby. You can have preterm labor and get a premature baby. So as a pregnant woman, if your nausea and vomiting is causing dehydration, weight loss, dizziness, and dehydration, it's called hyperemesis gravidarum and it's not a joke. Yeah, so you should see a doctor or you should inform your midwife so that the necessary nursing care would be rendered to you. So lovely viewers, this comes to an end to today's episode on the Guided Midwife channel. So please, if you find my episodes very educative and interesting, then please don't forget to subscribe. You can also tap on your notification icon to get an alert anytime I post a video. So stay tuned. Bye bye.